Dear hotel receptionists of Reddit, who was the most horrible guest you have ever encountered? 1. There was this one guest who demanded a room upgrade because their aura didn't vibe with the one they booked. When told no, they started yelling, cursed the staff, and threatened to leave a bad review, only to call back later asking for a discount because they forgot their wallet. 2. We had a guest whose kid squat walked a turd 12 feet in a line into the pool, then demanded we clean up their child's poo. Then they were upset that we had to close the pool. Also had a creepy old man come up to me asking to bring rubber duckies to his room for his bath every night in a 5-star hotel, and I'd always just kinda nervously laugh. I'm living in far north Queensland in Australia where there are lots of creatures. They get in sometimes, no matter how nice the hotel is. We had a guest from New Zealand come screaming at us about a lizard infestation because she had found a 1-inch gecko in her room. She said her kids were afraid, they were not, and it was unsanitary and unsafe. We removed the lizard and she demanded an entire new room. Then she left a very nasty review because one of us cracked a smile at the term lizard infestation. God, I have so many weird stories I can't even remember half of them. 3. It all started when the guest checked in late one evening. He seemed normal enough until he asked, "Does my room come with a microwave?" I told it didn't. He looked absolutely devastated and said, "I cannot survive without a microwave." I offered to warm something up for him if needed, but that wasn't good enough. He stormed out and came back an hour later, dragging a full-size microwave he'd purchased from a nearby store. The trouble really started at 3 a.m. when the fire alarm went off, waking the entire hotel. Turns out, Mr. Midnight Microwave decided to cook a steak in his new appliance. Not just heat it, he'd season it, wrapped it in foil, and popped it in like it was an oven. The foil caused a small fire, which set off the sprinklers in his room. By the time we got there, his room was soaked, the microwave was destroyed, and he was trying to save his steak by patting it dry with hotel towels. When asked why he'd thought this was a good idea, he replied, "I didn't know microwaves couldn't cook steak." This is your fault for not having one in the room in the first place. Needless to say, he was charged for the damage. The room was out of commission for weeks.